If someone's trying to sell a house, what are the top mistakes that you see people make when they try to sell a house? So for example, should someone take over the responsibility of showing them around their own house? What are some of the things that you're like, that's a big no for us as an estate agent?
Yeah, love that. So first one is, it's better that I'm home so I can answer any questions. No. Go out for a walk. Take your dog out for a walk that likes to just jump all over people, and let us do the initial viewing. There'll always be at least 2 viewings, generally. The first viewing is emotional. Does the buyer feel like they like it? It's a lot easier for them to feel that if you're not in their ear, telling them all about how amazing you love your house, which I'm sure you do, and you should. Second viewings is when we need the seller to be there. We ask sellers to be at home for a second viewing. Usually in the conservatory, reading a book, drinking a cup of coffee. But if we need them, then we can pull on them for questions that maybe we can't answer. That's one of them. The other one is, I'll leave that. The buyers can look past that. They can, but you shouldn't need them to. I was saying this to a client the other day. Do as much as you possibly can to your house to make it better within your budget. Don't go off and put a second charge on your house to put a new kitchen in, but do spend 300-400 quid getting your kitchen, put new doors in it or something, put a plaster on it if you can afford to, because the more you can take out of the equation as leverage in the negotiation, the better outcome you're going to have.
If I want to sell my house and I'm wanting to put my house on the market, what are the best things I can do to the property to increase the chance of it being sold without breaking the bank and building a new conservatory or getting an extension?
Yeah, it's all about the first impression. It's so true. People will make their mind up in the first 15 seconds. Most people say of walking in. I say of walking up. Your front garden's got to be looking nice. If you're going to invest money anywhere, it's in the first impression. So then you get through the door and it's second impressions. Get all your stuff, all the Johnny's Teddies for the last 20 years out of your living room. Depersonalise. I don't call it clutter because it's important to people. It's just not important when you're selling your house. The next one I think is really important, which is invest. This is a really important one when selling your house. If your estate agent rocks up and pulls a Coolpix camera out of their pocket and starts snapping your rooms, get rid of them, kick them out and say, I'm going to find another estate agent. Every house should be professionally photographed by a professional architectural photographer, period. One of the big bugbears of mine is that many agents, one, don't do it. They just think, oh no, it's all right, we'll stick it on Rightmove and it'll look fine. Go through Rightmove now. I promise you, you will find £1 million houses with wheelie bins in the shop, toilet seats up, and worse, you'll even find one that's got a car wing mirror in it as well, because they've sat in their car from the outside, the lady took a picture on their phone. A big piece of advice is up your standards. If you're looking for a house, what do you want to see? When you're selling a house, make sure your buyers are seeing that. Make sure you take off your rose-tinted glasses when selling your house. Look at it, get your best mate round and say to him, rip my house to pieces, please, and let him loose on it. And be like, boy, I wanted to say for ages, your house stinks of dogs. Because if that's the case, you need to get rid of that smell.
It's good for you.
Your best mate won't hold back, and you want him to come round as if he's going to buy the house. Your bathroom needs re-masticing. Your grout-in needs re-whiting. What you don't want the buyer to walk in to do is think, oh, it's going to be a ball ache, isn't it, doing all this? When actually, for most of the stuff, you can do yourself or get a handyman in for 2 or 3 days, £200-300 a day. It's done. Take it out of the equation. Then they might focus on new bathrooms, new kitchens. Kitchen sell houses, I guess, is the saying. If it's a family house, invest time in the kitchen.